Paint selection is an important stage in the finishing of house. Painting is the last job to do to show the quality, the money, your resources you have spent on a structure. So if you didn't select well, if you have spent millions of naira erecting a building, painting will fail it all. So today, guys, I'm bringing to you how to select, how to choose paint in Lagos, Nigeria. Case study. Painting in Nigeria is one of the greatest issues house owners are facing. Sometimes you paint your house a year after you are having issues. It is not that you will not have issues after painting, but there are some issues that shouldn't rise. There are some effects of painting that you shouldn't see after painting. Number one is roller stretch. This is one of the common painting that gives people headache, that is always affecting the psychological thinking of end users after painting their house. Imagine spending a lot of money buying paint, then later you see stretch of roller mark on the wall of your exterior building. Oh, let me go into the video now. Selecting of paint is categorized into different places, into different mindsets. Number one is your money. How much do you have to spend to buy paint? But I can see many people are ready to spend money to buy paint, but the consultants, the contractors, they are bringing their ideas are not well professional to give them the basic what they need. So today, guys, I want to differentiate paint in their category and as their quality and what they can withstand. I will take it for instance. You all know Dulos paint in Nigeria as the #1 paint in Nigeria. We all know that. We have Dulos paint, we have Berger paint. These are the trending paint in Nigeria. We have Dulos paint, President, Fine Coat, Prestige, Precious, and Value. These are some of the trending paint in Lagos, Nigeria. Why is there a difference between this paint and this? So today, guys, I want to give you the difference between the two, what you don't know. Even the painters, they don't know this difference. In the paint category, the paint production plan has economy-based paint, standard, and the premium paint. But most of the houses today are based on their painting ideas on the economy-based paint. This is why in the selection of paints, the Dulos paint is now being used by the high-class people, and whenever the high class, the rich ones among us are able to test this paint, they will never go back buying the local paint. But the difference is not known to the painters who want to apply this paint in most of our contract job. This is why they are not able to convince the end users of the paint quality. They are always bringing the ideas about the same quality of a Dulos is the same quality to all other brand of paint. No, it can never be. The quality of a paint will determine the price. So there is always difference in the price and difference in quality. So guys, let's go to Dulos paint. Dulos paint has category of their paint. They have the emulsion paint, which is known as the flat paint. They have the matte paint. They have eggshell. They have satin and gloss with semi-gloss. These are the paint category of Dulos, and the category of this paint will determine their sheenness and their durability. So now the Dulos have differentiated this category of paint into different category, as in the quality standard of what you need, the shyness, the the silk, the eggshell, the semi-gloss. So now let's go to all other products. All other products have economy-based paint, standard and premium, but the trending paint in Lagos market is always diverted to the economy-based paint, which the economy-based paint is designed by the manufacturer just for priming or for interior use only. You can't use economy-based paint for exterior and make it to serve you for like 5-10 years. This is why we are having problem in choosing paint in Lagos, in Nigeria as a whole, because the contractors are not even specialized, are not professional about the paint. They don't understand paint and the quality. The only thing they understand is the application and the branding. This is why they are having so many problems in the paint industry. This is why many end users are always having problem selecting paint. But for you to select paint, if you are buying, okay, let me take for instance, if you are buying fine coat paint. Fine coat paint is a well brand paint in Lagos, Nigeria, but fine coat paint is the producer of SHEEN paint. Fine coat paint is the producer of SHEEN paint, which is the higher quality of fine coat paint. Fine coat paint is the manufacturer of is a chemical paint industry. Okay, fine coat is the manufacturer of SHEEN paint and also the manufacturer of SHEEN eggshell, SHEEN standard. They have easy living. These are category of the quality. But if you ask your painter, okay, can you tell me which paint is the best in market? Your painter will tell you fine coat paint, but the manufacturer of fine coat paint knows that fine coat is the minimum quality of their product, but it's just because it's the economy standard for the lower class people. But for you to have quality for your house, you need to go for the higher quality. This is why the problem of paint selection is having issue. If you live in Island, Lekki, Aja, these are areas where water vapor is always moving on the atmosphere. So you can't be selecting the same kind of paint that the people in the mainland are using, and you that you are living at Island, you want to select the same kind of paint. It can't work because of the environmental condition is different. This will affect the selection of paint. But when you call your contractor, your painters to select what kind of paint do you need to paint your house in this kind of area, the factors that their environment are different, they will never. So guys, in conclusion of this paint selection, there is no paint company that is not good for you to use. But when selecting any brand of paint, try to know the economic standard, the standard, the premium. Every paint industries have their economy-based paint. So when selecting paint, don't always go for the economy-based paint, because the quality you put in your mind, you can't get it for economy, or you can get it for interior use, but for exterior use, you can't get it. So I will be concluding this video on weather shield paint. Why is Doulos branding their exterior paint? Why it is called weather shield? There is a paint brand called Weather Shield. Weather Shield is not produced by only Doulos. All the products have their Weather Shield paint. What we mean by Weather Shield paint is a paint that can withstand any kind of weather, depending on any way you are using it. This is why every paint company have their Weather Shield paint. So if you are thinking of, you have money to spend and you want a paint that can serve you longer, always meet the paint company or your consultant or your painter that you need a Weather Shield paint, a paint that will shield your house against external factors of sunlight, rainfall, and also it will protect the house from fungal growth. What we mean by fungal growth is that all these Weather Shield paint, they are always included. You see antifungal, you see it on the branding of the paint that it will prevent fungi from growing from the building. These are some of the chemicals that have been added to the production of all these exterior painting concepts. This is why a good paint for selection of exterior paint is one of the important factors to consider when finishing your building. All other expenses you have spent in the erecting of your structure will not showcase. People will not view the house after all expenses, doors, tiling, windows, all other expenses. But the moment you paint your house, the view, this vision, the sight, people will start looking at the house. The house will now show from the whole environment you are. It will differentiate the structural design of the house. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Wabili Concept TV. More are still coming on interior design ideas, and click on that notification bell as well.